me
It
about
is.
how much that means to you to be able to say that you're an American.
A lot of people don't know, being an American is like, to me, the way I feel. This is my personal opinion. Okay, I don't know about the other people. I can't speak for them. But to me, holding a U.S. passport in your hand and travel around the world, you feel like, you know what? I'm superior. Okay, that's how I feel myself. Because if you hold it all U.S. and other passport around the world. I know U.S. passport is not number one ranking. It's number 40, 50 or something like that. But the power of that U.S. passport you hold in your hand, being an American citizen, they treat you different when you go through that custom check. They treat you different. They don't care what you look like. Uh, the only people that, the only, unfortunately, the people in this country, liberal, the Democrats, defy certain race, certain categories, certain colors because it's to divide this country. But if you're American, you go around the country, look at the passport. The other country, they don't care what you look like. If you have a passport, they treat you different. It is a privilege. It is something that other countries do not have, even in Europe. It's very powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. And to think that the Democrats, the liberals, the progressives, they want people like you to come over and then be indebted to them and their
Yep.
beliefs.
Yep.
Because we're going to take care of you. We're going to tell you how to vote. We're going to tell you what you should be doing.
They're going to tell you how
That
to think. They're going to tell you how to think too. So that's the way of the communism or socialism. It's easier to control somebody that's stupid than control somebody that's smart. They want to make you stupid, even though you're not stupid. They're going to make you feel like you're stupid. If they keep telling you you're stupid every day for the rest of your life, at the end of the day, you're going to think you're stupid.
Well,
Okay.
and even the way that every time I hear one of them speak, oh my God, I honestly think they think we're stupid. I mean, there
Yeah,
are
they
so
still
many
think we're
times I
stupid.
listen to AOC or one of them,
Oh,
and
God.
I think, do they think we're this stupid? Like, what do
I
they?
think they do. I think they genuinely, especially AOC, I think she genuinely thinks Americans are stupid. You know why? Because she ain't that smart either. She couldn't think for herself. She was told to think. I don't know how she got to where she is. The same thing with Ihan Omar and the other squad. I don't know how they got to where they are. Instead of
Well,
representing, I mean, it's just sad. It's
we
sad.
have to really, really step up our game because Mondami got elected.
Lord, God bless
And
New York.
what's her name? Talib, she's leading a big chant in
Jeez, I don't know.
her
It's
party,
scary.
and she's got a lot of it's that anger and that fear that they're putting into their people that
That that's
we
a
have to
tactic.
pay attention to that. We have got to pay attention to it because Mondami
I don't know.
people
I don't
these
know how.
young people are
I read
listening
a
to them.
Yeah, I read an article today that Mandani say free buses will keep bus drivers safe because I don't know how he thinks it like that. How is it safe if you? I don't know. I'm really scared for the New Yorkers to live up there right now. I mean, I don't know because they never lived through what we lived through as a Vietnamese, a South Vietnamese people. They don't know what we lived through. I don't know what my people like my dad lived through the camp. And it's horrible condition. You live in a POW camp is never a good place to stay.
No, I mean, I've only heard stories of American POWs from Vietnam
Hmm.
and and I'm sure it wasn't much better. I mean, it's just a
Hmm.
horrible
It is a horrible.
and
John McCain lived through it,
yep.
and unfortunately, when he came back to the state, he changed his ideas about communism. I don't know how he did that, even though he was a Republican. But from what I've seen before he, rest his soul, but with all due respect, his policy during the time he was a senator, it didn't align with what I believe. So I respect him and I thank him for serving the country and became POW. But the time he was there, I don't know what they feed him. I don't know what they told him. I don't know what they give him. He came back and become a different man. He didn't go back to, came back to the States and had a policy against it. No, he was all for it. His policy completely different. So it's not aligned with what I believe. So I didn't support him. And after that, I didn't.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well,
Yeah.
it's called American politics.
Hmm.
It's
It is
it's
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why it's another reason why Donald Trump is just shaking up politics
Hmm.
because he's not playing any of that. He's
Yeah.
doing, you know,
We have
he's
to we have to thank God for him, really.
yes, we do. We do. And I
And I'll
do.
be